Hey guys, Steve Palise here. Research shows that 70 to 80% of property investors are missing out on potential savings by not claiming depreciation on their property.
Well, tax time seems to creep up on us every year.
It's tax time, but before you lodge your return, there are some things you need to know.
The most important things we like to do is make sure they get the best tax benefits. One of the things that helps is depreciation on
investment property owners can deduct depreciation related to the wear and tear of investment properties.
On average, homeowners could be saving hundreds, if not thousands of dollars each year by taking advantage of depreciation deductions. The main reason seems to be a lack of awareness. Many people simply don't know that they're eligible for depreciation deductions. Others believe that ordering a depreciation schedule is expensive and complicated. So, in today's video, I'm going to give you the rundown on why claiming depreciation should be on the top of your tax priority list and how, in reality, it actually costs you virtually nothing to get your hands on a depreciation schedule. All right, I mentioned that one of the main reasons so many investors are missing out on depreciation is a lack of awareness. So, what exactly is a property tax depreciation and how can it save you a ton of money each year? Well, depreciation is essentially what we call the general wear and tear on your property. This unfortunately results in a decline of the value of their property as it gets older. Fortunately, the ATO allows investors to claim this decline in value or depreciation as a tax deduction. The great thing about it is that it is a non-cash deduction, meaning you don't need to spend any money to claim the deductions. So that's also probably why it's a deduction that's overlooked. But if you can get to claiming your depreciation deduction, it can really carry some significant tax benefits. So that leads me to the next point. How do you go about claiming your deductions? To claim depreciation, you need to get in touch with a quantity surveyor. They are one of the few experts recognized by the ATO who are qualified to establish a tax depreciation schedule for your property. A tax depreciation schedule is a report that outlines all the available deductions you can claim. So, the quantity surveyor will identify the value of your property, the estimated construction costs, and the fixtures and fittings within the property, then calculate how much it has already depreciated and how much it will continue to depreciate. This then gets submitted with your tax return each year. Now, another thing I mentioned earlier in the video is that investors often mistakenly believe that a depreciation schedule costs an arm and a leg. But in reality, it actually costs next to nothing. This is because, first off, the cost of the depreciation schedule is 100% tax deductible. So, if you order and pay for your depreciation schedule before the 30th of June, you'll be able to claim the fee back in the same financial year. Secondly, it's a one-off cost that lasts the life of the property. In other words, you won't have to order it every year to claim your deductions. Generally, it'll be valid for 40 years, but it will depend on how old the property already is. And then lastly, in my experience as an investor and a buyer's agent, I've seen clients claim on average $8,000 to $10,000 a year in tax deductions. That could amount to $2,000 to $4,000 tax refund, depending on your income tax bracket. The money you save in the first year back on the tax outweighs the cost of a report. So if you think about it, the savings you're going to make, you're essentially covering the costs of the depreciation schedule and possibly pocketing some extra cash in your first year of claiming deductions. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me, and I hope I've managed to convince you that it could be a sweet deal for you too. If you're ready to start claiming depreciation deductions, I'd be happy to recommend some great quantity surveyors to help you with the depreciation schedule, so feel free to reach out. Otherwise, remember to like and subscribe for more property investing insights. I'm Steve Palise, 2 times author of Residential and Commercial Property Investing Explained Simply. Thanks for watching.